1, 2, 3. Yeah, this title is not clickbait. We're actually doing a Redo Blue episode today. What is going on, everyone? Derek here today, bringing you another vlog, or in this case, another Redo Blue episode, because it's been so long since I brought you guys one due to the fact that I've been traveling and doing a lot of these events, and it costs money, so I haven't had much money to dump in blue. But anyways, Gordon just pulled up. He's gonna give me a hand with this episode of Redo Blue, and obviously, if you're reading from the title, we're making that happen today because on my previous video, what modifications should I do to my Mustang GT? Over 100 of you guys voted on sequential tail lights, and you know, for myself, I had to give that a thumbs up too because they look absolutely phenomenal on the new edges. Or I should correct myself, they look absolutely phenomenal on every single car because it gives it such a unique look. And I'm gonna start using my turn signals from now on. Sorry, Dad, if you're watching, but yeah, I hate using my turn signals, and I'm one of those people. So
BMW owners.
Gordon just got done doing a little project with his car. Gordon, you wanna show us what you did?
Yep, I just did Brembo brakes on the 3-valve.
Wow, those look good.
And you all have a TSW Nürburgring.
You could use a center cap.
Send it to me, please, because it looks really rough. I just need one.
Damn, so we got some good old Brembo brakes on there. Looks super good.
Honestly, I needed rotors and calipers to the other brakes, so I was like, instead of spending $300 on those, I might as well just spend $400 and get these. So pretty nice upgrade for the 3-valve.
But anyways, guys, we're gonna hop right into this video. I got blue parked underneath the carport, and you know, this installation should go by rather smooth. It's really nothing to it besides just switching out a harness. And all you gotta do for that really is just take out the tail lights, pop the bulbs out, take the bulbs out themselves, then the harness little piece goes through the trunk and into a clip. Literally, it's just take that out and then reverse the process, pop those in. Got the relay switch with it as well. Bada bing, bada boom, should be good to go. But right now, we're gonna open up some fan mail and I'm gonna show you guys the harnesses. All right, so when I went into work today, I had two little packages. One right here is obviously gonna be the sequential kit. Now, a subscriber reached out to me and he's like, Derek, I have this extra sequential kit that you can have. It's the American Muscle plug and play, so that's the best one. They do sell another one, and it's where you have to splice it in yourself, but as you guys can see, it has the whole ballast right here, and it plugs up right there. So this is all we gotta do is just unsnap that one, feed it through. This feeds through. This is your little weathering plug, I could say. So I got two sets of those, obviously, got two tail lights. And the icing on the cake right here is the Vaxium V1 flasher relay. Now what this does, you plug this in underneath the dash and it's gonna slow down the sequential, because when you first put them in, it's gonna be like a normal blinker. Blinkers are quick, but you put this in, it's gonna slow it down a lot, so give it a, you know, cool effect. Shout out to American Idol Media. This guy really hooked it up for me, and you know, it's so awesome that people are down to help out with the build, and honestly, it means a lot, for real. This totally helps me out, because like I said, my financial situations for the past like 2 to 3 months have all gone to like traveling and the events we've been doing along with Speed Trend. So like, you know, money hasn't been there just to dump into the car because, you know, I have to pay my own bills and stuff. And that makes sense. I do have to pay my, yeah. Anyway, I fucked that up. We got another piece here, and this is gonna be from Scott Pizzo. And I was gonna open it at work. I started opening it, but then I looked on the back. I don't know if you guys can see this, but it says DBP, open on camera, do not bend. So I'm not too sure what exactly this is, and we're just gonna go right into it. Hopefully I don't mess anything up. We got a letter. It says, hey Derek, I stumbled upon your channel about 2 or 3 months ago, and ever since I have been hooked. Mustangs have always been my favorite car, and I'm happy to have found someone who shares my views on cars. I'm only 13 years old, and I'm already learning so much about my dream of becoming an auto mechanic just from your channel alone. Thanks a lot and keep up the good work. Scott. P.S. Follow me on Scott Pizzo on Instagram. DBP Squad. So he hooked that up with a nice old letter, and he drew blue, which is awesome. A little 13-year-old Scott went ahead and drew blue. This is so sick. And you guys know I love fan art, so put her in a frame and we're gonna hang her up because, you know, people take the time out of their day to support me and do things like this, and this is awesome. This means so much to me. So Scott, thank you. And there's some other little things in here. Let's see what we got. Yeah, so he hooked it up with a little anniversary edition of a 3D printing. This is really cool. I'll definitely hang this probably on his photo within the frame. But yeah, we got a little 35th anniversary. Probably the first Hot Wheels I've ever seen of a new edge, dude, honestly. Scott, thank you so much, man. I'm gonna hit you with that follow. Everybody go follow him. Thank you guys so much. Got the Vaxium kit over here. Got my little fan mail, and we're gonna go right into this episode of Redo Blue. So give us one moment and we'll be right back. So pretty much, guys, this installation is a piece of cake. If you haven't seen the video where I threw in the tinted taillights, click the card right here. That's a Redo Blue episode, and that was actually a rather fun one. I did a little third-person view and stuff so you can see hands-on, but this is all we're gonna need, guys. It's a simple socket set. I will grab a flathead screwdriver just, you know, to get the garment through the trunk, but other than that, it should be pretty simple. So we're gonna go over to the blue, pop the trunk, take the lining off the trunk, start taking these out. So let's head over there. So we're gonna get this trunk open, And please do not make fun of me for my trunk setup. So what I was saying about the liner, fold this back.
And then there's two little
I did have a clip on this
screw
one.
right here.
I don't know what went though.
And then this carpet just kind of goes back like that.
You can just fold it over.
Yeah, just fold it over like that. All right, there's one bolt right here, or nut, that's kind of hidden. So that's right there, and then your other ones are right here, right
It's
here.
like 3 or 4 of them, right?
Yeah, it's 4 of them.
Yeah, so it's just 4 little nuts that come. That was funny, 4 little nuts. But yeah, it's 4 nuts that come off of these. These slide right out for both of them. The harness lies within the light, and we're just gonna reverse the process with the new harnesses. So we're gonna go ahead and rip these out. And like I said, guys, if you wanna see the full like installation video on how to remove and replace these things, I mentioned it earlier with the Redo Blue episode where we threw those in. So I'm not gonna film like literally everything. I just wanna film the main concept of throwing in the harness and the relay switch and testing and trial errors and whatnot. So yeah, we're gonna get these things ripped out.
All right, so first things first is a little clip right here. You're gonna push in, or actually you're gonna push out.
Not true.
And then it just kind of pops out like that. You're just gonna grab this grommet.
Okay, there we go.
And remember the orientation, so it goes like this. Right. Turn them clockwise.
So we got the first one out. We're gonna rip out the second one. Then we're gonna take them in the workshop. We're gonna have a microfiber to lay the bulbs on because you do not want to touch those or break them, obviously, because I really don't want to go to the store and have to get new bulbs. Yeah, so we're gonna do this, and we'll see you guys in the garage in just a moment.
All right, so we got the right side out. Now we're gonna take them back to the workshop and lay them down and get the bulbs out.
So as you guys can see, we got the bulbs popped out here, and we're just gonna carefully take them off, place them right here, or pop them back in, and then reverse the process with this harness. So the difference between the harnesses is gonna be pretty much this relay. This is what's gonna give you the staggered light up, and that's what gives you the sequential look. So that's pretty cool. Other than that, I mean, like I said, guys, this installation is rather simple, so we're just gonna go right into it, and we're gonna do this one, time lapse the other one because it's the same thing on each side, but then we're gonna do a trial and error, see how it looks, and maybe we can get some rolling footage of the car with it on. So yeah, we'll see.
So this little thing right here. So we're gonna go try this on the car real quick to make sure we got all the lights right. So we'll go out to the car right now.
So we're gonna give this a test run. I'm not gonna film it because I want it to be a surprise at the end, but all right, Gordon, here's my keys. All right, so while Gordon's doing that one, we're gonna go ahead and switch these harnesses out. Same process. Alright, so we got the bulbs switched. Now we're just gonna reapply these to, I don't know if you guys can see me, I'm just gonna reapply these to the old tail light. Alright, so we got it installed. We're gonna go over back to the car now, throw this one in, and yeah, get everything situated. They are now installed. The sequential kit for the left tail light and the right tail light are both working perfect. We just tried it with the stock flash relay. We're gonna go ahead and install these now. We're gonna show you how to do one, then we're just gonna do the other to get this over with. But Gordon,
take this little relay right here, stick it up in here. Take this, stick it right here. All right, now you're gonna plug it back in. All right, and then you're gonna put these here, line it all up. Okay, now you're gonna get your nuts. Just make finger tight for now. Your ratchet, in Derek's case that's mini.
what'd you say?
In Derek's case that's mini.
Alright everyone, so he is going to hit the blinkers. This is what it's going to look with the stock relay, and thank God, I'm so happy he sent me the V1 version because it definitely makes a big difference if you've seen the car with the relays. But yeah, so go ahead and hit the right blinker. So as you guys can see, it's staggered. It goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, but you know, this is obviously pretty fast. Hit the left one. So we're good to go. It starts from here, ends here. That's what you want. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, Gordon, we are gonna go and throw in that V1 relay switch. All right, so for this, it's gonna be under the dash, and it's gonna be a little bitch to film with this camera. So I'm gonna hop on my phone with the flashlight, Gordon's flashlight, film it on my phone, and yeah, so here's the clip right now.
All right, so here's the relay. We're gonna be putting this in. There's a little place right up here.
Let me try to show him.
Right by the transmission tunnel. Here, if you turn your camera in there. It's a little yellow box. The little yellow box right there, you're gonna literally just grab this straight out like this. Try to film as best you can. Just tug a little hard on it. It'll pop out like this. There's a little clip right here. It's gonna pull back on that and then pull this out. Pop in the new flasher.
No, that's the new relay. That's the V1 version of Raxium's.
All right.
That plug in. He's gonna throw it back up there.
I'm gonna tuck it back up in here.
All right, let me see this. So this is gonna be the stock relay. Now this is just, you know. All right, everyone, the moment we have been waiting for. I'm so anxious to see how this looks on the car. This is it, guys. This is the modification we've always wanted, the sequential taillights, and thanks to American Idol Media, you really hooked it up, man. I'm super excited. So, Gordon, we're gonna hit the left one on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Wow, that looks awesome. Check that out. I hit the right one, and they are working fabulous. So really quick before we go and hit the brakes, now when these things were released from the factory, for some odd reason, Ford only released the regular stock brakes as 2 lights. Now don't ask why, it doesn't really make sense to me when there's a tri-bar here obviously, but with the new Raxium setup, it lights up all 3. So Gordon, go ahead and hit that. As you guys can see there. So got all 3 bars lining up now, looks so much better. And hit the blinker one more time, left blinker. That never gets old, so really stoked about it. But before we wrap this up, I think we have to go take a drive, so yeah, let's go do that.
Off your clutch. Oh my God.
Let her rip. So what we're gonna do, I'm gonna hand Gordon my cell phone. I got the new iPhone 7 Plus, so you know the videos are on fleek. So he's gonna ride behind me, I'm gonna hit some turns, and we're gonna go to the gas station. I gotta get air anyways, so yeah, let's see how this thing looks on the street. See you guys in just a moment. All right, everyone, we just got back. I hope you enjoyed that little driving clip of Blue and the new sequentials. I'm still so in love with these things. It looks outstanding, and you know I believe every new edge needs a set, so get yourself a pair. But I just want to thank American Idol Media one more time for doing this for me, because honestly, with the relay and the whole harness and stuff, it's about $150, $160, and you guys don't have to do that. I do want to say it does mean a lot to me, honestly, and it helps me out, and you know, I get so excited about things like this, because not at the fact that I didn't have to buy it or anything, at the fact that like you guys are part of this build now. It's so awesome. I want to thank each and every one of you for your continued support. Honestly, it means so much to me. But I'm glad I brought you guys another Redo Blue episode. It's been a minute. Like I said, we'll be back on track here shortly. Do your boy a favor. If you enjoyed it, hit that thumbs up. It means a lot, and it helps me out. Drop a comment with any questions or concerns. If you want to say what's up, that's cool too. But most importantly, fam, hit that subscribe button. 20K, we are on our way. Until next time, see you guys later.
Too many thoughts on my mind, I can't sleep at night, so I just keep writing. I don't need no help, I don't need opinions, so don't waste my time then. I just been living online, my city don't show me no love, and that's fine. Fuck local radio stations, I got more plays than all of these rappers combined. I'm going again, I've been going in, I'm fed up with so many things.